She'll start now that we're all here. What are we all knowing about?
My brother's at golf camp and it's super fun. And then right after he has football camp outside.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. How does he do that? I don't know.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah.
All right, put all your stuff down, stand up. Ellie's like, what? I'm so comfy. That's why you stand up, because the couches are too comfortable. No. Okay, so you teach. What's the first thing we're going to do when we're warming up?
I don't know. Wonder Woman?
Okay, that's one thing we can do for our posture, right? Do our Wonder Woman stance. That is not the Wonder Woman
Really?
stance.
It's not a good posture.
No, that's not. Well, that's not good posture. That would be. Anyone else? No. Okay, what else are we gonna do for posture? Posture, stance. Pretend like we are a woman. What else? Think through what are some of the things we've done to improve our posture. Yes, Ed.
Our feet are firmly planted.
We sung the song "Feet Are Firmly Planted." Yes, that was one of the things. What else? If our feet are firmly planted, think through the song. What's next?
Head is balanced on us.
Yeah, so you have to think a little bit. Oh, the back of my head might need to go back. Normally we kind of stand, all, like this. So you might need to think of the back of your head being on like the headrest of a car or something like that. Yeah. What else? What about that one guy? What did he do with his group before they even got in their stance? Do you remember that one man we watched who was leading the college choir?
Oh, yeah.
What did he do?
I don't remember that.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't where he did it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Did that look to the left? Look to the right, the exercises, right? Look to the
That's
left.
not what I was doing, but okay.
Well, you were looking left and looking right. Now I'm putting your fingers in your ears for up and down. What were some other body things we've done? No, we weren't. Well, yawning comes with breath. That's later. We can yawn later. Not just yet.
Really?
So stretching, grasping your hands behind your back. Look at me. Does anyone notice how much better my shoulder is? I can actually grasp my hands. Are we proud? I'm proud. I'm excited.
Good job.
Forward.
Ow.
Bend down to stretch the back hamstrings and then come back up and then do that one more time. Bend down because you don't want any tension. Because any tension that you have in your body is going to come up and be tense here, okay? What's the little thought process about keeping our rib cage out of the way of our breath? What do I always say? Pretend you have this, what? This is going to be,
A string attached.
yeah, so this just lifts up. It isn't so much about pushing your shoulders back or doing other funny things. Just lift up. And honestly, if you think of your head being on a headrest, that'll happen. The only thing is once you get in this position, do a couple of these. Because sometimes you get set here and then you freeze, right? It's like, okay, I'm in my position, ready to sing. It's not gonna work. So just make sure everything's loose even though you're here. Okay, good. What do we do for breath? Think of a breath exercise that we've done.
Any mumbling lines?
That's for diction, and we're gonna do that later. As soon as we do breath, then we are gonna do feet are firmly planted. Yeah, so we can practice your surprise breath, right? So eyebrows raised, eyes open, everything, and you're just gonna go and try to get that open inside your mouth that makes you yawn. Yeah, practice that. Then add dropping your jaw really low. You did it right if you yawn. Yawn is a success. That's a good thing. Yeah. Not that you're not successful if you don't yawn, but the point is, here is not a place where you have to feel bad about yawning. Yawning is good. Okay, what about this? What about diaphragmatic breathing? What do we have to worry about down here? How do we breathe when we're singing? You are very quiet teachers. What?
I don't know.
Okay.
Is that
Okay, so how do you do that? So I'm going to bring air into my body, and what's going to happen to my diaphragm? To my belly. Actually, no. Yes. Put words to it. There we go. All right. So fill up. Fill up. And when you're working out, when you're warming up, you're going to overdo it. you guys have seen me at church on Sunday. I'm not going, I'm not being weird like that. But it's because my brain's already engaged in it. It's happening naturally. But when you're practicing, when you're working out, you're exercising your voice, overdo it. And then what happens when I blow out? What should happen when I blow out?
Goes back in.
Collapses. So we are a balloon. Fill up, blow out. All right, so let's do it. Let's fill up, go, out, in, out, in, out. Sounds really fast, right? Another way you can do it is you can do really slow, full breaths. Okay, so that's another thing. What about support? What's the other thing we have to worry? Did I write that separately? I did. Okay. What are we going to do for support?
I just realized it's on the screen.
Yeah, but I didn't put any exercises on the screen though, because I want you to think about them. So these are just like the areas. So first we talked about posture, breath. What about the support? We started with the diaphragmatic breathing. That's important with support. But the other thing is not letting it collapse too fast, right? When we're singing, you want to kind of hold it out. You don't want it to collapse too quickly. Otherwise, it's just going to be... Remember, we tried to sing that way. We tried to sing really breathy. And it didn't really work very well. All right, so let's put on Feet Are Firmly Planted. Yes, it is. Yeah, we can have a birthday too.
Yay.
I don't remember what number it is.
I think it was the first one.
You think it's the first one?
I think it should be the first one, but I don't think it is. No, come on, my voice is singing. 14. Lost my little tag here. 5. Here we go. Feet. Take a nice breath.
Feet are firmly planted on the ground.
Phil.
Knees and hips and chest aligned. Shoulders are relaxed, arms hanging down.
Phil.
Head is balanced on the spine. Feet are firmly planted on the ground. Knees and hips and chest aligned. Shoulders are relaxed, arms hanging down. Head is balanced on the spine. Feet are firmly planted on the ground. Knees and hips and chest aligned.
Think of your shoulders.
Shoulders are relaxed, arms hanging down. Head is balanced on the spine.
Last one.
Feet are firmly planted on
Because I'm seeing some of this.
knees and hips and chest
I'm seeing this. So make sure that this stays. Don't let it fall.
Shoulders are relaxed, arms hanging down. Head is balanced on the spine.
So just things to think of.
You're okay.
Okay, what else? What are we gonna do next? Now we're gonna do. What did you say
Happy
before?
birthday.
Oh, happy birthday we can do for breath. Let's do happy
Many
birthday for breath. Let's do, she's right. Let's back up and do happy birthday for breath. What's important about happy birthday as a warm up?
Because at the start you need to quickly, the
Yeah.
surprise
So we're doing our surprise breath on the hap, and you're gonna breathe in on what that pitch is. So let's pick a pitch so you can breathe in on the pitch. So hap, everybody sing that. Hap. Do it again and feel your face. Where is it? What does your jaw feel like? What does the inside of your mouth feel like? Again. I didn't breathe in the pitch. Did you hear me go ha? Because I didn't breathe in the pitch. I just breathed in and I sang and it was like, it wasn't there. So make sure that you breathe in on the pitch. Don't do what I did. Ready? We're going to sing the whole thing. 1, 2, ready, breathe.
Happy birthday to you.
Surprise.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear someone. Happy birthday to you. Ba-da-da. Happy birthday to you.
about the ribbon.
Happy birthday, dear someone. Happy birthday to you.
It's really, the ribbon's fantastic on
Happy birthday.
make sure that your breath and your pitch is going forward, not happy birthday, right? And when we're actually at a party, we're not thinking of it, right? We're just singing. And that's what happens. Everybody goes, happy birthday. We're like, oh, that was so lovely. Thank you. Please don't ever do that again. Okay. So you should think of that ribbon.
Happy birthday, dear someone.
Even though my pitches are changing, my ribbon is staying consistent. Okay, that was good. All right, so now let's get back to diction, enunciation. What are some of the fun things we've done to wake up our faces? Pick one.
Mini mumbly mice.
Many mumbly mice. Let's do many mumbly mice. Actually, let's just do this. Yeah, it's not real low, but let's do it. I'm going to do simultaneously. We're going to start to work on some of our registers. We're starting a little low, but we're going to kind of move up. So this should be a comfortable mix oral register for you guys, and we'll start to kind of work our way up. 1, 2, fill.
Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice, many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice, many mumbling mice.
Think up, eyebrows.
Are making midnight music in the moonlight.
Good, much better pitch.
Mighty nice, bum bum. Many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice.
Okay, so we took care of kind of our lips, right? A little bit. What else could we do?
I go to the bathroom.
I guess. Yeah, go ahead. I'm teasing. Any others? How about our tongue? How about Galayela? We'll start there and we'll keep going up. Galayela, Galayela, Galayela. So really focusing on our tongue. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, fill.
Galayela, galayela, galadada. Galayela, galayela, galadada. Galayela, galayela, galadada.
Think high.
Galayela, galayela, galadada. Galayela, galayela, galadada. Galayela, galayela, galadada.
All right, let's stop there. So your resonator should be up here, right? Some of you will still kind of feel it maybe behind your eyes. Some of you may need to point on the top of your head to get a little more of that dolphin range, okay? So that upper, as we saw, remember the picture of the guy's mouth? Remember when I had that video going? Yes, no, maybe so. I can go back and bring it up. Okay, so when, sorry, I'm going to have to stand in front of you, not on you. You can have some of the high pitches are going to feel like they're here, and then they're going to kind of like do a fan motion, like moving their way back. And this is where your higher pitches are going to kind of feel like they are. So if you're having difficulty reaching those, you drop your jaw, you keep this strong. You need a strong trampoline for higher pitches, right? Because they're farther. Those high pitches are farther. Really raise up your eyebrows, drop your jaw, and even go like this just to make sure. As a matter of fact, let's all do this so nobody feels embarrassed about doing it. Everybody's put the top of your head, turn your head left and right. Make sure your head is released. There's no tension here. Okay? Okay, keep your finger there. We go. So it's coming right off the top of your head like a dolphin. Okay, so this is a little bit of register work we've moved into, and I think, yeah, that's our resonators, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, ready, fill. Did you hear on the very first time you all hit the right pitch? Did you hear you as a group? Did you catch that? As soon as you guys dropped down and you went like this, you all were thinking you had that open space. And you were there. So that's cool. All right. But did anybody do that vocal tendencies thing? You did it. Good girl. Did you see yourself in any of the ones she was talking about?
Not really.
Really?
Kinda.
You just don't want to say, or no?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Where did I put her? Where did I put her? That is not the one. That is the one.
Be nice.
Be nice.
Vocal 10s-2s, that's what I like to call them, so that you can learn what your unique vocal type is, and then be
Well, this is
empowered
really
to go
from
do the
last
work and
week, but
exercises that
since
you
not
need to
everyone
do
did
in
it,
order
we'll do
to
it
become
together.
the best singer that you can be. We've got 4 types to look at here: the yeller, the choir singer, the flipper, and the blender. So let's dive in. Okay, so the first type we're looking at
Right,
is
come
the
back here so you
yeller,
can see.
or in other words, the chest puller. So this kind of singer is very comfortable being loud. So they might sing somewhere over the rainbow.
Do you know anybody like
They tend
that?
to be
Who sounds
bouncy
like
and
they're like
strong,
shouting when they're
and
singing?
that's amazing. It also comes
know
with a
anybody
little
like
bit of a challenge because you can only sing in that strong chest voice sound to a certain point before your voice naturally needs to sort of transition and let some other muscles, which are involved with something we call head voice, join the party. So what ends up happening with chest pullers, a lot of the
When you were listening to yourselves on your recording, did anybody feel like what they were listening to was a yeller? Did you feel like you were really like there and intense? In hearing all of you, I don't want to say definitely because I haven't had you in private. I don't feel like any of you guys are yellers. I haven't heard that. Yes. You may not sit down because we're going to sing. So you can listen to that if you feel that that is you. You can go back and listen to it because it's on your slides, but I haven't heard any of you being yellers. So we're going to fast forward past that.
Choice.
Okay, so our next
Choir.
type is the choir singer, or somebody that might struggle to find their chest voice. So I also call this no chest voice. Now, what this means is when you sing, you tend to be very light and breathy and airy, and you might struggle to really get strong, powerful notes when you sing. So if I refer back to that first type once more, where we talk about the yeller, we might sing a little 5-note scale like this. Ah. Somebody who is a choir singer or has no chest voice might sing it like this. Ah. So you can hear the difference. Now the goal is balance. The goal is to be able to sing from your lowest note to your highest note without a loss of power, sounding like you're really connected to every single note. You're not shouting, you're not too loud, you're just right. You are in control of the amount of energy and intensity of each and every note. So that's the goal. Now, if you struggle to find your chest voice, if you are the choir singer type, you want to work on exercises that help you connect. So my favorite way to do this
There's lots of
is with
exercises.
a really
She has a couple
ugly
good
sound
ones.
like this. So stick out your tongue and do this. Ah, ah, ah.
All right, ready? Go.
Now, if you're not used to being loud, that's going to feel a little bit crazy, but just bear with me and do it one more time.
Ready? Stick out your tongue.
You can
Stick out your tongue out of your mouth.
Feels loud and strong.
All the way out.
That's what we're working on. I'm not shouting. I'm allowing my voice to just be a little bit creaky, and I'm singing each note super short. Like I'm not going ah ah ah. I'm not straining. I'm just touching the notes. And I can just keep on going like
Let's
that.
go.
One more. So, got this? For you below, you can practice along with the piano, singing that ugly.
So once you start there, she doesn't go on. She just gets you started there. So once you go then you want to pull your tongue back in and keep that frontal feel. So we change it to yeah. So you go from to yeah, Still we're still getting that sound, but bring your tongue in and say yeah, Same thing again. Let's try it together. Ready? Breathe. Yeah, So that's just for someone who has a really hard time getting out of that breathy feel. And so you go from that that she did, you go into the yeah, and then you're going to go into yaw, like you are yelling at someone across the street. Yaw. You start with the yeah because it's going to put it in more of your chest register. So you go from to yeah to yaw. So let's try it, okay? I'm going to actually go down a pitch. Yeah, we'll go down here. So we're gonna start with tongue out, then then yaw. Okay, here we go. Same pitches again, but yeah. Do it again. Make sure your belly's bouncing. Same yeah. Here we go. Now yaw, and you guys are gonna think like you're trying to get the sound to go to the trees in the backyard. Okay, here we go. Yaw. Do you feel that? Do you feel a fullness in there? Now the problem is gonna come up is blending, right? So if we are super full like that, and then we try to go into head, they're really gonna sound like we're mashing up two very different sounds. So then the goal is to be able to blend it. But let's keep going. These are just a couple really, obviously very simple little techniques. And this is what happens, is then you become a flipper because you go, yeah.
But sort of like when we sing, we get this crack or this flip or this yodel. A really good demonstration of this would be Sarah McLachlan. In the arms of the angel, fly away. Right, you hear that? Fly away. It's connected and then it's disconnected. And that's kind of what happens when you are a flipper. Now, you'll notice this is your type. If when you're singing, you're good, you're balanced, you're not shouting, you've got power, and then suddenly you lose your voice. So maybe it would be like this. Somewhere, right? Did you hear that disconnect? If I were singing that 5-note scale I played earlier like this, that was with balance. Here's what it would sound like if I were a flipper. You see it kind of lose control there and it gets a little bit dicey. So this comes down to being able to balance from your low note to your high note. Getting the muscles that engage when you're singing in chest voice and the muscles that engage when you're singing in head voice to cooperate. This can be a little difficult. So one of my favorite ways to practice this is with an exercise on the vowel consonant combination of B. So it's a B with a UH and it's got kind of like this dopey lowered larynx. Your larynx is that thing that your vocal cords live inside of, that bump on your throat. So if you swallow, you'll feel it move up and down. And if you go, you'll feel it move down slightly. So if you say and practice just a simple little arpeggio like that. You don't want to muscle it because then you'll lose your connection. But if you're consistent, you'll get it. Now, if you're still flipping when you're practicing this, try gug. G-U-G. Gug, 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 gug. That G is a little grabbier. Gug, 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 gug. Now, the biggest thing to notice is that when you're singing those high notes,
what's happening is that you kind of feel when you're doing this, go, 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 you're actually, I don't know if you can feel it, you're actually pulling your head voice down. And that's the way you eventually mix, is you take your head voice as far as you can into your low notes rather than belting. All right, enough. Anyway, so her last one is a perfectly balanced person. So I put that on your slide so you could do that anytime you like, at home, work on it, see if you see yourself. All right, today's lesson, you can sit down. Today's lesson is on diction, articulation, and embellishment. Anybody know any of those 3 words? Oh, this is not Emmy. You know all 3. All right, well, choose one of them to explain.
Articulation
Okay.
is like being able to like really like enunciate the words.
That's one part of it. Yes. So in singing, one part of articulation, but you can also articulate in instruments too, and you're not talking in instruments. So what is articulation then in that regard? Yeah, how the notes are connected or accentuated or whatever. So it's both of those things. So in singing, so we usually say diction a little bit more is that kind of enunciation kind of thing, and articulation is how you're going to do the notes. What's different about diction from talking versus diction for singing? Yeah.
Well, when you're singing with diction, you're like almost overdoing it with like almost like in the song, like with your tip of your tongue in the T.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, so you're overdoing it, both the consonants and the vowels, right? So, but that makes sense because if you think about how long you're speaking a word versus how long you're singing a word, in order for that ratio to stay the same, you have to really over enunciate, right? So, so your vowels have to be bigger spaced, longer. Your consonants need to be more expressive. Okay, very good. I don't know what this is. Okay, so diction refers to how words are pronounced. In singing, vowels and consonants are pronounced differently. We just talked about it. Articulation is both how precise you enunciate, which is exactly what Caroline was saying, but also how well you musically enhance a word, a phrase, a note, or what are you going to do? So we warmed up the muscles on our face. We didn't do many. We didn't do many mumbling mice, did we? Or did we? No, we did it.
We did it.
Oh, we didn't do lips, the tip of the tongue, the teeth. That's what we did. Okay. But we have all of those in your backpack. I've been throwing a bunch of them that you guys can just kind of keep with you and say, all right, it's ready for posture. What am I going to do? Okay, now it's ready for breath. What am I going to do? Oh, time for diction. What am I going to do? And we have a bunch of them. Okay, so the big thing today is going to be embellishments. Embellishments should be something that you choose to do, not something that just falls out of your face, okay? It should be a choice. So first, let's talk about articulation, which is this cute little exercise I'm going to put in your backpack, which you guys may or may not have seen Ellie online. And we're going to do what she does. She articulates both ways. Okay, so she articulates both ways. She articulates with her mouth as well as with the notes. Am I explaining that well? Am I making sense when I say that? Or do I need to explain it again? You can say if I need to explain it differently. Okay, we're all good. Okay, so let's just say it first. Listen to me, articulate. You say it. Ready? Go. Listen to me, articulate. There's a lot of consonants in there. We just said we have to overdo them, right? Every single word I say. Go. Every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating. Go. Articulating, celebrating. Escalating once again. Go. Escalating once again. Okay. And she does the accent, listen to me, articulate. So that's the musical, articulate, right? We made a little rhythmic interest there by doing it a little differently. You'd say articulate. We'd accent on tick if we were talking. Listen to me, articulate. And she does it on you instead. So that's kind of how the two things go together. So we are going to stand up and try it. Stand up and you will listen to her and then we're going to try it.
Celebrating, escalating once again.
Articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Listen to me, articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Listen to me, articulate.
Okay, so what's hard about it?
It's fast.
The speed is hard. Okay, what else is hard about it?
The words.
The words, there's like so many consonants in there, right? You will be more successful if you overdo it. If you try to just say the word, listen to me, articulate, you will stumble all over yourself. So when you overdo it, you'll be more successful. What's another problem? There's one third problem. Breath.
No,
What were you going to say?
I was gonna say it's hard to say articulate. Articulate.
Yeah, so this is one that hopefully if you have some time during the week, you can kind of work on it. So let's try it a little slower than they do. Okay. Listen to me. So we'll just go, listen to me, articulate. Okay, that's the speed we're going to do it at. And then we might try it with them again, or maybe not till next time, okay? 1, 2, ready, fill.
Listen to me, articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Listen to me, articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again.
Last one.
Listen to me, articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again.
Want to try it with them?
Yeah.
Let's just try it and see what happens. They do it a bunch of times, so maybe by the end we'll get it.
Celebrating, escalating once again.
Listen to me, articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Listen to me, articulate every single word I say. Listen to me articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Listen to me articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again. Listen to me articulate every single word I say. Articulating, celebrating, escalating once again.
Now do you feel the breath? Do you feel like you're out of breath? So it's a good exercise for all of those things. Okay. All right. Come on. Come back. All right, so belladonna we know really well. I'm probably not going to do this one right now. Maybe we'll come back to it. But belladonna helps us kind of remember to really accentuate the vowels. So that one was accentuating the consonants. This is accentuating the vowels, right? So let's just try it real quick. Belladonna. Are we good there? So try, instead of belladonna, belladonna, overdo it. Like, it's an exercise, it's a workout. We're supposed to overdo it. Here we go, let's try it. 1, 2, fill. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Oh my word, that was so nice. You guys went down and came up and it was no sliding. No, there was none of that. Oh, you warmed my heart. That was so cool. That was very nice. Do you want to try to do it in a round? Only 2 groups. Come in halfway through. Okay, you want to try it? I'm just going to split the group. I'm going to stay with these guys. You guys are going to go there. We'll start together, and then you guys will go back to the beginning when I give you the high sign, okay? Okay, here we go. All we're going to start together, though, okay? 1, 2, fill. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. And I was meeting you with them. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Now. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Let's go around. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Okay. You just went too early, that was all. Oh, that's still going. Okay,
How are
good.
we supposed to go with them? At the beginning.
Oh, yeah, at the beginning. That's okay. That's all right, we'll do it again later. All right, so the whole thing now is talking about embellishments. So there's accidental embellishments that we do, like scoops and stuff. We would call breaking, like what she was just talking about, the flipper. If that happens without you wanting it to happen, that's not an embellishment. That's a mistake. That's you not having control of your voice. But if you put it in there on purpose, that's an embellishment. That's something. So we're going to learn these embellishments. Then we're going to learn a new song. And you guys are going to put in the embellishments where we want them, not just have them fall out of our face. So you can have a seat and we can watch these. All right, so what are some embellishments? Okay. I really wish we could just go back to here.
Or a folder. It's not that on all that.
Okay. If you know any of these, if you've heard them before, let me know. I don't think you have probably heard the word melisma, have you?
No.
Okay. Roulade, vocal run. When you hear it, you'll go, oh yeah. So singing several pitches fast on one syllable. So let's see. I have an example of them. No, not that one. Okay. He calls them vocal riffs. Where is the thing? Oh no.
dive, 3, 2, 1. 3 notes on that word, one
Okay,
syllable
try
of
again.
text. Those are defined as a group of notes sung to one syllable of text. Dive, dive, 3, 2, 1. 3 notes on that word. But if we're kind of sloppy with it, those notes blur together and we get dive right in. All of a sudden the melisma's not there and it sounds a little clumsy. So how do we avoid being sloppy and stay precise on each note? I want to talk about how we should be breathing through this melisma. If I am sloppy on my breath support, I get this. Dive right in. Oh, no, see, it's ugly because without the right breath support, I'm lacking control through the melisma. But if I take a breath and sort of hold it, dive, dive, it becomes much easier to control the pitch.
Okay, so, no, thank you. I don't want any more. Okay, so, we could use belladonna, I guess, too. I printed it. Where did I put it? Did I not take it off the printer? Okay, so we're gonna learn this song and we're gonna start adding things to it. Where did I put it?
It's not gonna do anything. It will. It won't trust. It won't do anything. Trust me. Trust me.
What are you trying to do?
Trust me, it won't do anything.
I'm trying to crack an egg.
What?
Crack an egg on it.
Do you guys have belladonna in your folders that you could look at it? I have this new one, but just because we're short on time, I think we might use belladonna instead. That's how I know it.
Time is it?
Do you have it?
Wait, the
All right, so let's just try what he's talking about. So melisma is just those quick little notes, right? So let's just do exactly what he did, which was dive, dive. And he said not to make it smushy, right? Not dive, not to slur them, not to make them legato. All right, so sit up. I'll let you sit as long as you sit up. So like on the front of the chair. I'm on the front of the couch. Okay, so we're just gonna try 3 pitches and see if you can sing the 3 pitches quickly, but not slurred all together. Does that make sense? Okay. So one of the things that he said that you could try is when he called it like holding the breath. That's our surprise breath, right? That's it. Dive, dive. Okay, let's you try it. You ready? 2, 3. Dive. Do it again. Ready? Go. Dive. One more time. Ready? Go. Dive. Okay, so pass this song out. We'll learn this one, and we're gonna start while we do the rest of them. We're gonna learn this song, and we're gonna start adding where we want these different things. So one of the things we could add to this would be a melisma. What's another thing we can do? Oh, vibrato. Who knows what vibrato is? Anybody heard the word? Even if you don't know what it means, have you heard the word? Okay. Now anybody know what it is? I love when you just sit there and smile at me. It's like, I know, but I don't want to teach anybody anything.
Yep.
I want to keep it all in my own head. Okay. No, they don't. Not you. See, that's the thing. You assume that everybody has the same understanding. Every one of you is gonna know something that somebody else doesn't. So you have to share. Yes. Do it again. Yes. So typically vibrato happens when you're very relaxed, you're holding a long note, and there isn't any tension. And so when you're holding it long at the end, it'll do this waver. Your voice will do this little waver. That's a vibrato. So when you go, that little tiny at the end. Now you can force it to be straight. I can go, but I have to really think about making it, like keeping it straight. But if you relax and just let it go, I also put a grace note in there, which I shouldn't have done. Anyway, that comes next. So let's try the end of it. Belladonna, 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 belladonna. And we're gonna hold that extra long and see if your voice makes a little vibrato. Okay, so belladonna, belladonna. We're gonna start at the last part. Belladonna, that part. Belladonna. That's where we're gonna start. So fill. Belladonna, belladonna, belladonna. Can anybody feel it in their voice?
I felt like an opera singer.
Yeah, that's another way to think of it. whatever you have to do mentally, play with your mind to get your body to do what it has to do, then do it. I mean, we do or Wonder Woman poses or whatever you have to do to get your brain there. So if you think opera, if that makes your voice go, then think that. Okay? All right, that's vibrato. Okay, she explains it, but we just did it, so we don't need to listen to her. But all of these things are on your slides. So if you want to be reminded of any of these things, access your slides, click on it, and you've got it right there at home. Okay, yodel. Yodel is just, I mean, there was actually yodeling in the Swiss Alps. Anybody know what that actual singing style is like? Anybody ever heard of that?
Yodeling?
Yodelay, 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 you know, those kind of goofy things. Now, obviously, you're not going to hear that in a pop song, but you hear yodeling in pop song all the time. Yodeling is just a musical term for when you don't smooth over your break and you have that flippy-do, like she was saying, a flipper. So if you have control and you can keep that smooth, but you choose to do a yodel, that's an embellishment. All right, so let's hear an example. Oh, I didn't bring this one up. Here's a pop example of one.
She looks
Here.
like her. Why do they look so similar? Oh, wait.
You want to learn how to do that pop yodel like Beyonce? Crash course. Start with this chesty mixing out. Then you're
There's
gonna
that
go
ah
every
thing again,
falsetto
right?
on. Out, mix, falsetto. Then you gotta smash them together. Smush them, crash them. You gotta be kind of reckless. You can't be careful and blend over your break. I'm interrupting my mix voice with that airy falsetto. Out, smush, very immediate. Out, giver.
Okay, so that's a very funny way of saying it, but again, the vocal tendencies, when she's talking about how to smooth over that, you should have the ability to do that. You should have the ability to stay smooth. But there's times that you're going to want to do little embellishments and techniques, and this is one of them. So let's just try it. We have to start with that ah sound, because you have to start in your chest. So if you're pulling your head down and you're it's not going to work, right? That's beautiful, all blended. But if I want to flip, I have to start in my chest. And then go into your head. Ready? Let's do it. We'll do it 3 times in a row, okay? 1, 2, ready, fill. Do it again. Ready, go. 1, ready, go. Yeah. Is it easy or hard? But you know what's cool is that was a very good mix. That was very nice.
Well, it started before that one.
Okay. All right, I want to hurry through these because I want to do. Oh, trills. Okay, so a trill is like vibrato. It's just slower and really short. It's just like around a note. So if I sing a note, and I come right back to it, that's a trill. They do those in opera all the time, tons of them. That's just what a trill is. Here's some other people doing trills.
A trill, and how do you sing it? Well, simply put, a trill is 2 notes sung quickly in alternation, like this. They're usually
If he does it too fast, now that's a vibrato,
apart,
right?
And it can be kind of tricky to sing. Some of my choir colleagues are joining me from their homes to help teach you how to trill.
This was
Let's
done
start
in
with a
2020, so
slow
they're joining
trill
from their homes.
exercise. See if you can sing along. Okay, let's speed it up.
Okay, get the idea? If you do it too fast, it becomes a vibrato. Appoggiatura, I said grace note. Anybody know what a grace note is? Anybody heard the word grace note? Nobody's even heard the word?
I've
heard the word.
I can do it on an oboe. I've never tried like singing.
Okay, that is the most common problem that new singers have is they throw grace notes everywhere. Grace note is just a little note, it's typically lower than the pitch you're wanting to sing, and it's before the beat. So if I'm going to sing Belladonna, which is exactly what I did before, instead of going Belladonna, I went Belladonna, Bella. That's a grace note. I slid into it, I scooped it, I slid one in there. The most common thing with young singers is they're throwing them in everywhere. Sliding, scooping, all this kind of stuff. It's like, no, learn the song first, then choose to add the embellishments. Like that would be a really cool place to have belladonna, 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 belladonna. Like I chose to put it there. That's a different thing. Falsetto. Here's a guy doing all of them. I'm gonna slide through this because oh my gosh, this time goes so fast. That's
half an hour.
I know. Yeah, but we still have a whole song to learn and do. This is the guy I wanted to play because he does a bunch of them. So he starts with a melisma. It's you have to get the giggles out now. Because what he does is he does them and then he wants you to try to sing after. I don't expect you to be able to sing after today. This is on your slide. You should try it at home. He does a bunch of them in a row as in a sample. So let's just listen to what he does as a sample. Those are the quick notes on one pitch. He wants you to do it. That's the trill. That's the trill. We can try it. Paginatura is grace notes. You heard him do that? I don't know. This is neat. So, it is really fast, but if you listen to it a bunch of times and you get the rhythm of what he's doing, it's a really good thing to just kind of practice along. Try some of those really light things. Try some of those appoggiaturas, which is really the more official word for grace notes, appoggiaturas. All right, so let's learn this song, and then we are going to add. We're going to start with adding an appoggiatura or a grace note. I probably should have put appoggiatura, but we have to learn the song first before we can do it. So, everybody has one now? Yes, yes? Woo! Things are falling. All right, stand up. Stand on the white rug. Come on over. It was like 20 years ago. Okay.
Yeah.
It was white clear.
Yeah, it's more of a gray rug now.
Yeah. Well, you know what always was, believe it or not. It never was white. If it was white, I would not have bought it. Because I knew it would become white very quickly and even less. Alright, so first we gotta learn the song, and then we're gonna add the embellishments. We're not gonna have them just fall out of our face. We actually add them. Okay. Okay. So, was on a silent winter night. Super easy. You ready? We're just gonna sing up to square two. Let me turn this up a little bit. Was just up to square two. 1, 2, ready, sing. Was on a silent winter. Listen. The stars aglow with radiant light. Your turn. The stars aglow with radiant light. From the beginning. 'Twas on. 1, 2, breathe. 'Twas on a silent winter night. The stars aglow with radiant light. One more time, that same part. 1, 2, breathe. 'Twas on a silent winter night. The stars aglow with radiant light. Before 2, there's a comma up above the music. Who knows what that is?
Breath mark.
Breath mark.
Breath mark.
All these wind players are like, it's a breath mark. Breath. So they're telling you to breathe there. You don't get to hold it over. They're telling you to breathe there. Okay? Moving on. And from the sky to earth below. Ready? Sing.
from the sky to earth below. From the beginning 'twas, ready, breathe. 'Twas on the silent winter night, the stars aglow with radiant light, went from the sky to earth below. Listen, there came a gentle falling snow. Listen one more time. There came a gentle falling snow. Together, breathe. There came a gentle falling snow. Whole thing from the beginning. Ready? Fill. Was on a silent winter night, the stars aglow with radiant light, went from the sky to earth below. There came a gentle falling snow. Everybody I've ever taught this to, the mistakes they make are usually in square 4, and I heard them again. So can we sing it square 4 one more time? Listen, and then we're going to sing it. There came a gentle falling snow. Think about that toll part of gentle. Gentle. 1, ready, fill. There came a gentle falling snow. Yeah, people want to go just right up the scale. Blah, 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 you know, so I just want to remind you to do the jump up to the F. Okay. Now, this song I chose because it's so Johnny one note. There's nothing special in it the whole time. So let's us embellish it. Where would you add a grace note? Let's sing it through and be thinking where you would add an appoggiatura. Do something that goes do, something that comes from below real quick before the beat. Where would you want to add it? So let's sing it through and then I'll take your suggestions. Here we go. 1, 2, fill. 'Twas on a silent winter night, the stars aglow with radiant light, went from the sky to earth below. There came a gentle falling snow. Where would you put a little appoggiatura? Before what word? So you had suggestion? Before falling. So you're thinking of there came a gentle falling snow. That's it. Okay. Anybody else have a different idea? I have a hard time with an appoggiatura coming from up high. Gentle. We're already high, so it's hard to get low and come back up. We can absolutely do it. I just know that that's usually challenging. Does anybody else have any other place they might think of one? Hit the forward arrow, Zoe, on the computer screen. What did I suggest? Before square 4. That's going from high to low too, but we have a breath there at least. What were you thinking?
Radiant light.
Right before radiant, you mean?
Yeah.
So, these stars aglow with radiant, like that. Okay. I did. I'm sorry, I asked you the flat, doesn't it? Did I say before 4?
No, before it came.
Before came. There came. Oh, that does make sense. That's probably why I put it there. There came a gentle falling snow. Alright, so which do we like? There came a gentle falling snow. Is that one fine? Anybody have another suggestion? Another one I think is good is gentle. Because we're already doing that leap that's hard. There came a gentle falling
The
snow.
toll part of it, though.
Huh?
Like the toll part of gentle.
Gentle in the middle of the word. Gentle. Is that where you want it? Okay, so get a pen of some sort and make whatever note you want to make, whether it's on the word, on the music, anything that you want to see to put an appoggiatura or a grace note. I have pens, I have pencils.
What do you want us to make?
Something that's going to make sense to you. We're not going to talk about reading music, so you're going to use whatever notation you guys find. Whatever. If you read music and you want to write in a grace note, go ahead. If you don't read music, then just, did we decide on gentle? Is that where we want it? Gentle or cane? Raise your hand for gentle. 1, 2, raise your hand for cane. 1, 2. Okay. I'm going to say gentle. So put it in the middle of gentle. There came a gentle. Write some notation on your music. If you read music, write the note before it, which would be the G, right? If you don't read music, then do something around the word gentle that helps you remember. Maybe you write a little scoop, maybe make a little U that makes you go gentle. So we all do it together. Put it in there some way. If you read music, write the G in. If you don't, do something else. Okay. Good? Where would you add vibrato in the song? Typically, we need to have a longer note to give yourself more. Is that the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. That would make sense typically, right? Because we're going to hold it longer. The other ones we have to breathe too quickly, so there wouldn't be space for vibrato. So, and that's what I said, last pitch. So again, you can write it in the music. You can accentuate, you can put like, what is it? Is it a half note? Yeah, you can either like make it a whole note. If you read music, you can change that to a whole note. If you don't read music, maybe you want to put a little wavy thing on that word snow, the very last word of the music. All right.
Wait, that's what I've always seen.
Snow is already a half note, isn't it? Yes, you can make it a whole note, or you can, whatever notation is going to trigger in your brain to sing it differently. Now, before we add more embellishments, stand up and let's try what we've done so far. So we're going to sing through the song, and you're going to make sure that when you get to gentle, you go gentle, and when we get to falling snow, we're going to hold that until you get a vibrato going. All right, from the beginning, let's sing it, and we'll add those 2 embellishments, and then we're going to add some more once we sing it through. Okay, ready? Stand up. On the white rug. Here we go. 1, 2, fill.
Was on a silent winter night, the stars aglow with radiant light, when from the sky to earth below there came a gentle falling snow.
Did you remember to do it? Did you remember to do your...
Yes.
Okay, next one we're going to add trill. What was a trill again? Who remembers what the trill was? Yeah, so you can be 2 notes, or you can go, and come right back up. So you can be 3, like going up above and down and back. So you can go, huh? Yeah.
Some more song.
Yes. No, that's right here on some of my time. But yes, you can. But either you can do. But mostly just 2 notes. There's not like a vibrato. Does that make a difference? Does that make sense? Where would you put something like that? What was my suggested? Second line on the word stars. Hold on, my thing. Second line on the word stars. Oh, so we could do the. So we could do the stars aglow, the stars aglow. You'd have to change. Would have to become a 8th note. For those who read, would have to be an 8th note. That's a thing. Where else could we do it? But from the sky, but from the sky. We could do that. Or the stars aglow, but from the sky. Do you like from better?
I think I like that.
Okay, so from, again, if you read music and you want to write in from, if you want to write in the C, B flat C, if you don't read music, then just, again, make maybe just a single hump that goes up and back down over the word from. Make a single hump. We're going to have this little, I better write this down, otherwise when I play along with you guys, I'm gonna forget.
Like in my music, it always literally just quit. Or like it literally just central. Yeah, it was always just a TR.
And then we did gentle was a grace note. And falling snow was the vibrato. Okay. Okay, let's do one more. Oh, let's put a yodel in. Where are we gonna put a yodel in?
I made a squiggly line for that.
Right before the entrance at square 3. What are they? Oh yeah, so square 2 could be a yodel, square 3 could be a yodel. What's a yodel again?
We're breaking the voice.
Yeah, where you're letting it break. You're letting the break happen, so.
'Twas on a silent winter night.
No, I'm not doing it there, sorry.
Winter night, the stars.
It's not super high note, so it's still hard to do, but we're not doing anything.
The stars are glowing with radiant light. Light well,
Ooh, that does work.
light well, light well from the sky.
So we're gonna have 2 right on top of each other.
Light well, light well.
It works better when you start the W a little early. Start the W kind of in your chest, but for the low yodel. Is that what was suggested, or did I come up with something else?
No, that was what's just.
Okay. Doesn't have to be there. I just know that I tried them in a couple different places, and I picked the ones that seemed to be the easiest to actually do it. It doesn't have to be there.
What's the highest? That's the biggest jump.
Light well from the sky.
All right, let's stand up and sing all our things. Does everybody have them written in so we don't forget?
Wait, what's
Okay.
the sign for the yodel one?
Whatever you want to put in. You could just put like a line from the low note to the high note. If you're not reading if you could write in yodel, you can actually do YODEL.
No, I
and you can
didn't.
write it in.
I swear it says yodel.
Looks like a yodel.
Stop it. It says yodel.
What I want you guys to, my point with this whole, can you pick it up first? Okay.
It's very empty.
Oh. What I want you guys to, most importantly with this whole exercise, is to just be aware of what's coming out of your face and make sure that it's what you want to be there, and not just you were being a lazy singer and it just happened to fall out. I couldn't reach that pitch, so I flipped it. Well, okay, was the flip a choice? Could you blend it if you wanted to? I just want you to be aware of all the noises that can come out of your voice and that you choose them instead of them just happening. All right, stand up. Let's sing it with all our embellishments we have added. It was a boring song, and now we've made it interesting. And I think we'll move it up in pitch a few times too. See what happens? The time goes too fast. Okay, here we go.
10 minutes.
All right. Yeah, but we have to do our fun singing part to end. We're running out of time. Okay, here we go. Pause. 1, 2, fill.
'Twas on a silent winter night, the stars aglow with radiant light, when from the sky to earth below there came a gentle falling snow.
Do you want to try it again? Did you get them all? I'll try it again. I was in my head voice before 3. I was in my head voice and I was like, oh no, yodel's coming. So I just quick switch to my chest. Because I was like, ooh, I can't yodel if I'm already in my head. Right? I'll try it one more time. See if you can get them all. Let's do it again. See if we can get them. 1, 2.
'Twas on a silent winter night, the stars aglow with radiant light, when from the sky to earth below there came a gentle falling snow.
Now, if you were actually performing the song, would you do all of those, do you think? No.
No.
No. Would you do any of them?
Maybe. Depending on the type of song.
Because this, I agree. Ellie just said it's boring. I agree. It's very straight tone, but
It's not that. Yeah.
so I picked them just so that we could try to do some. But if you had to do one, what one do you think actually fit the song?
I like
Addie, what do you think actually fit the song?
Good, she's in the crowd.
The trill? Yeah, it sounds like the music, doesn't it? From the sky. It just sounded like it fit the piece. And I'm so excited that you said that because it means that you're listening musically. You're listening intelligently. You're thinking, what fits this song, right? I had such a hard time doing yodel in the song because it doesn't fit the song at all. Like, oh wait, I have to, So that's so exciting! Yay! All right, do we know it well enough that we want to try to do it in a round?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it in a round. Take out all the trills, all the embellishments that don't work, but leave the trill. Okay? Because the trill works with the song. Okay? All right. So, do we want to do 3 groups or still just 2?
3.
You want to do 3?
Yeah.
3? Two. What do you want? 2 or 3? 2? Oh, you've been outvoted. Okay, we're gonna mix things up. We're gonna put. Gosh, I want to mix. You guys are always with the same people. I want to mix you up. Carolyn, I'm gonna put you up here in front with Emmy, Evelyn, and Zoe. Leah, I'm gonna put you with Addie and Ellie. You guys are gonna have to. Okay. You group are gonna start with us, you guys, and then you're gonna go back to the beginning at, when should we go back to the beginning? Go back to the beginning at 2, like right away, the first opportunity.
Okay.
You guys are just gonna sing the whole thing through and then go back and do a second time. Okay?
So we're
repeating? Yes, and then you guys, just when you get to the end, you can, I don't know, we'll see. If we feel like keep singing, we'll keep singing. So you're going to do 1, and then you're going to go back to 1 again. You guys are going to sing all the way through in the back. And then we'll switch on the second time around, okay? So everybody will get a chance. 1, 2, ready, fill.
'Twas on a silent winter night. 'Twas on a silent winter night. The stars aglow with radiant light went from the sky to earth below. There came a gentle falling snow.
I forgot I wasn't supposed to put the thing in there. Were we confused back there?
I've got it now. After I heard it, now I get it.
All right, sing, same groups, sing all the way through, you guys in the back. Just sing from the beginning to the end.
Okay.
Okay? All right, same groups. We'll switch them next time since there was a little bit of an oops. 1, 2, fill.
'Twas on a silent winter's
Back to the beginning.
night. 'Twas on a silent winter's night. The stars aglow with radiant light went from the sky to earth below. There came a gentle falling snow.
All right, same thing. We're going to switch groups, okay? So you guys are going to sing.
Are we?
You're going to.
singing the trill, right? Only the trill.
Only the trill. I know, I keep doing the grace note, but the apache. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Only the trill. So we're going to switch groups. So you guys are going to sing the first line. When you get to square 2, you're going to go back to the beginning and start over, okay? We're singing from the beginning to the end. Okay? Beginning to the end. 1, 2, fill.
'Twas on a silent winter's night. The stars aglow with radiant light went from the sky to earth below. There came a gentle falling snow.
Did you do the apache too?
Yeah.
I did not that time. Somebody back there did the grace note. I heard it, but it was okay. Caroline did it too. Do you know what I'm talking about? Gentle. We said to take it out and do gentle. Okay, very cool. Let's do fun songs to be done. After this fun. That is not what I mean to suggest.
Oh wait, only like a minute.
I know! Oh, now we're gonna talk about disgusting things.
Disgusting things. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So constipation.
So we only have time for one, so stand up. Pay attention to your voice. Make sure you're only putting embellishments in that you want to. Embellishments that you want to. Not what just falls out. Be thinking.
All my words fall short. I've got nothing new.
New. Did you guys hear your grace note?
Good eyes
guys have all the words on there. Double check them. Make sure you know them. Make sure you use them. They're fun. And we'll see you next week. Interlude. Interlude. Make it vibrato on your interlude.
Thank you.
Alright, have a good week, you guys.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Oh, hey, I have a question to ask you, Ellen. So next week we're talking about ear training and pitch, and I am like super proud of the video that we made, and I didn't know if you would mind if I shared it in group YouTube. We do not have to if you don't want me to. Okay, good, because I am so proud of it, and it's like perfect for next week's class. Okay, if you change your mind, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna use it for next week. Okay. 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 Good. Thank you.